Right, just getting set up. I'm gonna adjust my volumes. Alright, here we go. Round 11, tier 3, round 11. Out in Austria. Did a week off last week. As Hammer Joe's car bounces out of the pits, weirdly. Yeah, we're back this week. Tier 3, expecting some good racing. Had good racing in Tier 1, had good racing in Tier 2. Nice and clean across the board. We've got Jamie next to me in the booth.
Hello, hello.
Shalom.
Shalom.
We've also got special guest on the Skypad in the background, lurking somewhere, AJ. He's fresh off of OTL comms not too long ago. We've got 16 drivers, few missing today. We've got a couple of reserves in filling gaps. We've got Brazy in. He took a big tumble last week. And we've got Arrow, who drives in our F2 league. So one to keep an eye on. Have a look, who's on a lap? I'll go on board with Arrow. On board with Arrow at the moment. I'm in sector 2. That radar is ahead of him on track actually. I've got some audio issues. Audio issues in tier 3 and it's always the way, it seems. Let's try this.
Everyone's on a lap right now, except for Larry, is pipe and clutchy. Traffic is huge.
We're back. Arrow sets first lap, 105.1. Flanders sets a 103.7 just behind. Carl does a 105.3. Radar's just about to cross the line. 104.6 on mediums. Seeing Trusted's invalidated. Watching Hammer Joe come into sector 3. Do apologise for any buzzy mic. Yeah, with our first Twitch payout, I'll buy a better headset. Hammer Joe got his P3 on the soft. Whiffy's coming across the line. P5 for Whiffy. Bradley Johnson coming across the line. My telemetry is glitching out. It says Stupid Flanders has got the fastest lap, but Budweiser's top.
I think it's just stuck.
Watching Entrusted coming into sector 3. See the graphics glitched and then we're stuck with Flanders lap time at the bottom. I'm not sure exactly what's going on there, but Budweiser's definitely P1 at the moment. Bradley go for a second hot lap and validate on the last corner. Lucky for Brad. Sandwiches coming around the last corner. Oh, that's a nice run out of there. That's a good lap. 104.3 for Sandwiches. Look at that. Shit.
Hey.
All the way up in P5. Big lap time. Larry's had a spin coming out of T1. Looks like. Rawlins yet to set a lap, about to start one. We'll stay on board with Rawlins.
Good to see him back though.
Yeah, had a few weeks off.
Let's take a look at the standings. Whiffy, Half with 225 points. Radar second, 192.5. And third is Hammer Joe, 184. That's pretty much the title race. Fourth is Pipe with a 107, so it's got a long way to go. Whiffy is in the lead by quite a margin.
Tier 3's been getting tighter and tighter as the season's gone on. You see Rawlins take the last corner. Oh, he just invalidates. Dips a wheel out onto the outside curb. Unlucky. Stuck with him all that way. See Clutchy start his flying lap on the mediums. Carl behind him. Well. Diving board with radar then. See what's going on over here. To 9 viewers already. Shout out to all the viewers. Lucky to not validate there, that was tight. Oh, it does. Clutchy's on a lap, but he's invalidated. He's probably going to go again. Who are you on board with, Jamie? What's going on?
Watching Brazier. He's currently in second too.
On board with Brazier then.
It's fine, a couple of corners. Not too bad, lost a bit of time, a bit slow. We'll go into the top 10 though.
Just behind him was Cod Villain, who invalidated on the last corner again. Diving board with Flanders, see if he can reclaim top spot. So he approaches turn two. Decent exit. He's hooking it up nicely. Make or break this corner. It's around nice. Uses curve. There you go, 103.3 from Flanders. I think Hammer Joe's just moved up into P4 as well behind him.
He of course had a dominant display last race. Winning.
Yep, Hammer Joe and Whiffy regularly in the podium parties come the end of the races. Board with Rawlins. And he's set the
Takes in P2. So close to Flanders.
Flanders got him. Flanders running a 15-8. Falling.
Just found an interesting stat. Obviously, Hamajo's attended every race so far. But in his last 5 races he's actually attended, he's at least got a podium. So he's definitely one to watch. See if we can find some more cool stats. Who's out right now anyway? Got a few outlaps. Sure, Card will want to improve as it stands. He's on 3 lap old softs. Hopefully he pits. Sandwich is back out. I think he's already invalidated. Yeah, he has. Well, Pipe's going quicker, isn't it? Currently on a lap right now. I know, second now. Well, there you go. So the 103 display right here. Someone invalidated, that's very close there. Comes off the curb, I think it will be a 103. Will just about P7 for Pipe. On board Brexit. Sector 3. Lost a lot of time going slow around these corners, so he's going to want to really push himself. He second guesses and there we go, validates. The card can improve all well, 5 tenths better. Sector 2 I think it was. Keep your eyes on card. Oh, that wasn't the best.
I had a bit of a wobble on that corner.
Yeah.
It's going to improve. It doesn't improve.
Doesn't mean I've officially had the worst time in all 3 tiers though.
Lost it all in that last corner. Cole, oh, I don't know how Cole's got away with that. Just about kept it on. Let's see
He's
Larry's
perfectly
at
there.
time.
Whiffy's out.
Got both the Ferraris trying to get laps to move up here. Expecting both to move up a few places.
Whiffy quickens sector 1, AJ. Currently on a lap right now.
Larry's
better sector 2.
Larry's gone a bit deep, lucky not to invalidate. Just line P12.
This is 103, this is very, very good 103.
Yep, there you go.
There we are.
Cars ahead of Budweiser. Going on around. Clutchy on a lap, run into sector 3. He's gone a bit wayward there. Not sure what's going on.
Yeah, it's going slower as well. I do believe those are validated as well. That's the nail in the coffin. Go again then.
Summer just dives into the pits. Not got long left now.
He's only 63 thousandths off Wi-Fi. Any improvement could be good. There you go. Jumps Wi-Fi. Nice. Orleans is out. A little bit better. He'll take Flanders. Flanders not going for another lap how he is now. He did realise Rawlings is after him. I think Rawlings has got him here. There we go. Rawlings, provisional pole. Radar and Flanders are out then.
Don't think there's enough time for anyone to set more laps. Clutchy struggling there in the last corner. Amateur coming up to the hairpin. Budweiser's invalidated. Got Arrow next across the line. His last lap. Mix it up nicely there for the last few corners. Doesn't improve though.
Flanders will manage to set a lap. Can he improve? Ooh, Flanders. Flanders a little wobble in turn 2. What a time his game's gone now.
Joe's ended up P6. Watched him come across the line. Behind him is the Haas of Arrow. He'll be next across the line. He's invalidated.
Flanders is validated.
Flanders is invalidated too.
Will mean Rawlings.
Yep.
Pole position for that man. What a return.
I think he's missed the last 2 or 3 races for reasons. Coming back strong to claw back some points. There's our order. Grab a little picture of that. What Codemasters is like. We've got the formation lap back this weekend, so anything could happen. Anything could happen.
Just checking the constructors, and Ferrari absolutely dominant. 310 points. McLaren second place with 219.5, so well done Whiffy and Larry. If you look at Larry's performance, he got a pole, he got a podium in Australia. Couple 8s, 6, 7s. Whiffy. 3 wins, 2 second places, 3 third places, and a P9. Rawlings will be in pole position with Flanders, Radar and Budweiser in the top 4. Then it will be Whiffy, Amateur, Interested, Pipes, Sandwiches and Clutchy in the top 10. Brazy, Larry, Arrow, Codvillain, Carl and Bradley Johnson.
Should be a good race. Everyone's gone on the softs as well. Potentially a wet race then. No one's trying a different strategy.
Tier 1?
No.
Well, there we go. We could have another streak. As in Canada.
Is it going to be a wet race? Is that why they're all on softs?
Not
Carl
told
in
us
the
anyway.
chat. 1.5
Fair, that
seconds
weather.
between first and 15th. It's a good showing from Tier 3. It looks a bit grey.
Is some about a fun fact while you said formation. We all know there's been controversial Grand Prix, but I think 2002 closing stages. Series of radio. Was instructed his pace. Fellow resisted it. Has to take. We had a comfortable Pablo after the race. Fellow in a very
Maybe we'll see some team orders this weekend, but I don't think any of our drivers are going to be sacrificing points.
I think not.
We've had fun facts all weekend. I think we learned about sewing machines last night from our resident Sheffield Wednesday supporter. Ezzy in the chat says, cannot hear you, AJ.
Yes, AJ forgot to take the box.
AJ forgot to take the box, so yeah, there's three of us in here tonight.
Boy. Dropped the ball. It's been a long day, guys.
Cheers,
Bear
Ezzy.
with me. Thank you, Ezzy, for saving me there. Standard saying full dry race.
Have you got time for the Schumacher fact again then for the stream?
Absolutely.
Well, the
Absolutely.
formation that takes them out. We'll hear this again. Here we go.
So, in fun facts of Austria, 2002 Austrian Grand Prix, Rubens Barrichello was leading his teammate Michael Schumacher into the final laps of the race. After some heated radio conversations, Barrichello was ordered to let Schumacher pass. Barrichello held out till the last lap, slowing dramatically, letting his teammate take full points at the end of the race, although he had a comfortable lead of 21 over Juan Pablo Montoya going into the race. Post-race podium ceremonies were quite awkward as Schumacher refused to take the trophy and handed it to his teammate, forcing him up on the top step.
Well, would
I
have
don't
seen any
see
team orders.
that happening today.
I
This
know.
field's very
think so.
competitive.
They heard our reaction to that, they just didn't hear the sustenance.
He was just laughing randomly.
Yeah, we don't think there'll be many team orders going out today. Although quite a few of the drivers across SSR do work well as teams and help each other out.
Well, the winners are close together, aren't they? Codwell and Carl.
Looks like... Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here. Flanders has found himself out front, I'm not sure. It doesn't really matter. As long as there's no crashes.
It's true, Codwell got a podium in Canada.
Looks like Rawlings was slow to get away. Was following him along.
Would have been a reserve of KFSI Moto that weekend.
Oh, that makes sense, yeah. I would have known if Cod got a podium.
Cod, where are we? Codville and Carl in the Williams family team out here in Tier 3. Two brothers. Representing Doralton.
Another fun fact while the cars reform. In 1987, right here at the Red Bull Ring, McLaren's Stefan Johansson struck a deer in the Rindt curve and was fortunate to escape serious injury.
Wonderful to see a deer today.
I could see some injuries here today.
My dad's on one.
There we go, lights are on.
I think it's broken.
It's gone off, but they are gonna get going. There we go.
little bit of delay there.
Looks like a clean start from everyone. Oh, there's a little bit of bumping and
Budweiser
shoving there.
smacking into somebody there in the back.
Oh, the AlphaTauri
The
sent it out the
AlphaTauri straight
inside.
through.
Dear, oh dear. Bit of recklessness
Chaos
there.
into turn one.
Yeah, pretty standard.
Watching the back here.
Looks like one of the AlphaTauris went straight through. I think it was clutchy. Carbon fiber bouncing everywhere.
Both the AlphaTauris dropped down.
That's interesting.
Budweiser catching a 5-second there for cutting the corner, gaining a place.
I know what this game's like. That could even be his put a wheel on a curve as he's next to someone. I'm sure we'll hear about that. You see Whiffy and Flanders going side by side.
Looks like it was definitely clutchy that went through, struggling for grip,
Brazy.
possibly some front wing
Oh
damage.
no, Brazy.
Brazy and car collide.
Brazy and Carl collide. Unlucky for Brazy. Spun out last week on the first lap as well. Was in for a good little finish there. Other than that, everyone seems to be away pretty smooth. There's a big train already. See Brazy and Carl lagging behind a bit now because of that.
Brazy out, Carl in the pits, major damage to Carl's car.
I did notice a lap on car really pushing hard. Lost Bradley a little bit off track and then kept pushing, so if that had anything to do with it.
Rawlins now pulled out a 1.2 second lead already. With Radar, who's leading Whiffy by a second, who's almost got a second on Flanders, so the top four breaking away. Into lap 2, Budweiser's not giving up though.
Carl with a
Sends
wing
it out the
change
inside
going
of
back to the
Flanders.
hard compound.
Carl maybe looking to take it to the end.
That's a
Emma
bad
Joe
idea.
also moving up a spot on Larry B.
On board with Larry now. It's a good train here. Massive train. Rawlins set the fastest lap out in front.
Codville and Zig Arrow here.
Yeah, Codvillan, just as I switched to Arrow, there's Codvillan duffing up the inside. Oh, they've had a little come together. Oh, Codvillan has gone into the pit lane. There's a Red Bull that's spun as well.
He can't stay there, he can't stay
spin as
there.
well.
I'll say he's going to get
Could
disqualified.
see the game get disqualify Cod there, yeah.
Damage in front of the Williams left in play missing there as he's trying to get the car turned around.
Arrow did shut the door on him and confer. Yellow flags.
Yellow flag in sector 1. I think that's just Flanders getting going again. Not sure what happened to Flanders, but he was right up the top. He's dropped down to P15.
He's
I'll just
missing a
struggle.
left in plate as well as he spins it again hard into the wall at the
Let's
hairpin
go.
and retires on the track. DNF looks like that's terminal damage. Terminal damage for Flanders. Red Bull has ended their day there.
Not going to be. You can't see where he is. On board with
He is
Carl.
around in the turn 3 against the inner wall, facing the wrong way. There's going to be a safety car.
Oh yeah, that looked like a big crash. That looked like a big crash. Just caught
Missed
that
the
there
left
from
end
Carl's
late.
view.
I was on board with him. Came around the corner, lost the rear end. It turned nose into the wall, hit hard.
Tough
That's
break
it
for
for me.
Flanders. He had a really good start as well. Good quality.
This is a good break for Codville and Carl as well. Able to get in, get that damage on their safety car fixed, and get linked back up. Help
This
us there
man-
with wing damage.
I'd change tyres if I was car. The hards won't go to the end.
He just went to a second set of hards. He pitted lap 2.
They won't go to
Started
the end.
hard.
I was on 28 lap old, hards on 70% puncture, and Trelay would have been.
Depending on how long
Jim
the safety
Trevor.
car's out for, it's a short lap here. It's not going to make much of a difference to the dag of the tyres. Be a mean feat if you manage to get this to the end. Looks like
Something
that's
to
what it's
keep an
going
eye on.
for. Yeah, definitely. Codvilla not too far up the road. So we've got the two Williams down the back. And two AlphaTauris in front. Brazy we saw take a little tumble in P11. Bradley Johnson's made up a few spots. Arrow in the Haas in P9. Sandwiches has gained 2 spots off the start. Held his position. P8.
And cost Bradley from 16th to 10th.
Bradley definitely getting there now. Definitely making ways. See the safety car to take us around for another lap. Waiting for the other cars to close up. Should be able to close up by the end of this lap. AJ on the sky pads, any news?
Let's take a look here. Not a lot coming in from the damage aspect. Rawlings is looking on the soft compound, currently position 1, holding the fast lap 106.7 at the moment. No word on penalties yet. Looks like everybody's under a few warnings. No penalties just yet showing up for me. I do know that Budweiser caught a 5-second there early. Not sure what the validity of that is. We'll check back and there's some more info for you.
Safety car in this lap. Just going to catch up on the chat. I've neglected the Twitch chat. We've got a few predictions. Craig Conley says Hammer Joe, Rawlins and Radar to finish. In that order. Stenner says Radar, Flanders and Rawlins. It's not going to be Flanders. It could be Radar or Rawlins. And there's loads going on here. Loads going on.
Safety cars in this lap.
Bits. Craig, Stenner, thank you for the bits. Shout out to Stenner as well for the 2-month sub yesterday during the Tier 1 race. Let's see Rawlins get us going again.
Rawlings on the grass there down the straight. Big chain of cars after the restart. Looks like everybody gets through the first turn clean.
We had a big train of cars before the safety car. It's even bigger now.
Dirty Air gonna play a face here at the end of this corner.
Oh, just saw a little bit of trouble with Bradley Johnson entrusted. Not any damage for entrusted. Bradley Johnson did break a little sudden. Might have got a bit of damage for entrusted.
Bradley's car looks alright. I think Entrusted's not got any damage either. Hammer Joe picks up 3-second time penalty. Rawlins already again. Look at that, pulling out a second gap to Radar. Radar's going to really have to push. Savage is chasing in the back of Larry Buttigieg's Ferrari. It's a good turn one. Oh, there's no DRS yet.
No.
I think they're gonna have to get one more for that to go up.
Stenner, thank you. Thank you very much. AJ as well.
Entrusted in the back of Bradley Johnson there, coming around turn 3.
It's got no damage. I am on board with Entrusted. They're going to go side by side. Maybe they're not. No,
Bradley's
Entrusted's
lagging
got it
a
done.
little bit there, doing his best to give him room.
Looks like Clutchy's going to have a bit of this as well now. Bradley Johnson, maybe earlier braking zones than the rest. Everyone should be able to twig that though. Watch out for their own front wings. Clutchy tries to send it. He's going to send it down the straight. No, more patient about that. Maybe got the DRS this time. Yeah, there you go. Flaps open. It's good driving from Clutchy. Saw what was going on. Was patient. But moved on.
Was Budweiser has that 5-second penalty from gaining one place in lap one. Under a yellow flag, I assume. Legal overtakes. And I think Clutchy has one for speed in the pit lane. And you just got another penalty there for corner cutting. Or exceeding track limits. 3 warnings and 3 seconds.
Whiffy doing his best to kind of close the gap to Radar, who's defending well.
I think Hamajo might get Budweiser here. Turn 2.
Radar already starting to show some significant wear to the rear tires. 40% wear already.
Already? Wow. I'll pit like lap 10, lap 11, I think. It's the windows.
Feeling Radar really close now. See them just going side by side. If you're looking to get the move done. Otherwise they're chasing hard on Hammer Joe as well behind. Gonna see some moves on these straights, I think. Otherwise they were maybe even crazy. Otherwise there's lost a bit of time there. Let's see Brazy ever go there, I think.
Saw Larry go off track a little bit.
We just heard from the Ferrari team. Pit window open next lap. Pit window open next lap for Team Ferrari.
So that's everyone on the softs, I think. Unless people have
That is
pitted on
fair
the
show.
safety.
Radar showing 50% wear left rear.
There is some absolute madness going on in the mid-pack. There's a huge train of cars within 2 seconds of each other. I'm bored of entrusted watching it all unfold in front.
That train did see sandwiches overtake Larry after Larry went off track.
Larry may be struggling with tyres, losing a bit more time there.
He's got a big wind of pace though. Better be patient though. And he goes, oh, that could have been so bad.
Goes a bit wide.
The
and
last
Trusty
corner is
compromises.
wreaking havoc on the racers. 3 drivers through the last corner, all 3 catching penalties as they drift over the rumbles.
My reaction was from Brazy went off track a little bit, sort of skidded, and as he skidded, Trusted was right next to him. It was nearly a horrible collision.
Clutchy, have a go at Brazy here. Into the
Get it
dells.
done easily.
Yeah, straight around.
Great run there by Clutchy, able to close the gap to Arrow too.
And some nice shots there in Austria. Very creative camera crew. And we're going to see Whiffy make a move on radar now. Close the
You
gap
see
quite
Rollins
a bit.
catching a 3-second penalty there.
They'll be boxing this lap. Brazy does.
Crazy in the pits there.
With Budweiser's already got a 5-second penalty, so that will be done in the pits, won't it? Gonna lose a lot of time on that.
Clutchy sending it on arrow into the hairpin. It's going to get the move done. Clutchy and Entrusted fighting their way back through the pack. They were down at the bottom not too long ago. Now in 9th.
Hearing from the McLaren camp, they're trying to stretch these tires right now. Rears are showing 60% wear, holding out for the leader to pit.
It's a good little tussle there between Bradley Johnson and Cod Villain
Well,
for 12
that
points.
leader will pit.
Trusted with a great run on Larry B. Gets him on the inside. We've got Guys in the pits. The leader in, Rawlings in the pits, Sandwich in the pits, Larry B. Give me my pipe.
We're going on to mediums.
Rawlings on the
Come on.
hards,
the
Sandwich
hards.
on the softs.
Oh, Rawlings. You lost on the pit exit.
We got a flying set of it's cleared itself up now.
Give me my pipe also on the hards. Sandwich going to the softs.
Maybe committing to a two-stop. That's safe
Larry
and
B's
sorry.
on the hards as well.
Maybe with the weather, better not to risk going onto the hards. Track being
Worth
cold.
a mention. Bradley Johnson up 7 positions in that P9 spot.
Should be boxing this lap.
Radar dives into
mention
the
there.
pits, Whiffy stays out. So we're going to see Whiffy really pushing now, and Radar really pushing when he gets out.
There's Hamager and Budweiser.
Yeah.
Whiffy on 13 lap old softs. Budweiser and Hammer both as well.
Adjusted and clutchy up into P4 and 5.
Get two-stop going at mediums and
Rawlins has
softs.
got the undercut on Radar. Well, not the undercut, but maintained the gap. Or extended the gap, should I say.
We're seeing
Budweiser's desperate to have a go at Hammer Joe.
All the
Waiting for
lock
that
up from Hamager.
Position into the pits. Yeah, probably tyres getting a bit knackered.
They need to box this lap.
God,
Where's the
Villain
weather will
Bradley
change?
going at it again. God, Villain up the inside. Bradley sends it around the outside. Plenty of space. Some good little battle between these two. Been scrapping for the last few laps. Don't see any damage.
Budweiser stays
Whiffy in the
out.
pits. Hammer in right behind him. Budweiser going to stay out.
We'll see where
14
this-
lap softs?
Where's this going to put Radar and Rawlins? In the grand scheme of things.
Whiffy,
Probably
Hammer,
behind Clutch. Yeah.
Rawlings and Radar have linked up.
The telemetry starts to come back to life. Whiffy's lost out massively to Radar there.
Budweiser hammering on the battery, just 14% left. Trying to make a gap here, pushing so he can make that pit stop.
See Arrow make a move on Brazier. Or try to. I might see it. Oh no! As I switch to Arrow, he spins out. Coming up through the hairpin. Just about to make up a position. He's now lost about 6 seconds. My bad.
Budweiser will pit.
Budweiser pits.
I'll stay with him for a tire update.
He's going to lose a lot of positions here. The
Get a
field
5
is
second
so
stand.
close.
Going with the yellow stripe, medium
He's got 5
tires,
second stand.
penalty serve, and a wing change. That's going to be a very long stop for Budweiser.
He's going to come out in what, P11 and P12, maybe even worse than that.
They're behind Pipe.
The Pipe's just got him. Larry
as well.
Larry as well, maybe even
And
Brazier.
Brazier. And Arrow.
P13 Budweiser is going to return to the track. Looks like he's going to sneak out right before Arrow.
Yeah, just
Both AlphaTauris have moved up into the front 2 positions.
interesting from sandwiches going onto the softs though. It just goes off track.
Clutchy up 8 positions today. Currently sitting P2.
Gonna be going on the same strategy.
Also fair to mention, Codvillan and Carl, the brother team there of Williams, up 7 positions respectively each. Cod at that early spin battled all the way back into the midfield set.
Taking the Williams. I'm just gonna have a little look.
On board with this. There's all sorts going on there. Coming out of that hairpin. 3 cars very close.
I think we're going to see both those Williams start to lose positions, though, both on very old hard tires. 14 laps for Carl, 12 for Codvillan.
It's a big battle here. P8, P9 should I say, between sandwiches and Carl. Radar's starting to catch up to Rawlins. Just catching up to Clutchy. Look at this. You see some big moves there.
Just had a chat with the stewards. Clutchy showing 12 seconds in penalties.
These track limits will get you.
There's 3 of them all got trying to get around the hairpin. We've kept it clean. Clutchy's losing out. He's got a pit. Oh, he's on the
6
mediums.
seconds for the McLaren of Rawlings. 6 seconds penalties.
Radar and Rawlins going for it. Radar's got the move done on Rawlins. Rawlins on the hard tyre. Yeah, slower compound. Radar pulling a gap. Sandwiches hunting down Pipe, 4 tenths off the back. Brazy hunting Larry. Drop it back to Rawlins and see if he can close the gap on Radar.
That one just got pipe.
Missed the move, but he did get him.
Yellow flags out.
Clutchy.
Oh no.
Pushing these tyres a little bit too hard now. It's cold out there.
Big damage for Clutchy in the AlphaTauri left front end plate missing. Heavy wing damage there.
Ooh, he's gone.
He's just gone.
He's just back. Well, I don't know.
I don't know what happened.
Absolutely sent. He's got a big front wing damage.
Rejoin the track safely, please.
Not sure what's going on out here with Clutchy.
I think he just retired on
Looks
purpose.
like he just smashed the car purposely. Just triggered a virtual safety car. Not going to be good news for his SSR career, I don't think.
That did not look excellent.
That looked like a letter of resignation to me.
Or the sandwiches
Looks
in
like
play.
Gimme My Bike got into the back of sandwiches there, causing a 5-second penalty. Gimme My Bike. He is parked dead center of the track there in sector 2, latter part there.
And he has dived into the pits to get some fresh tyres on.
Very
Going
interesting.
into the softs. Sandwiches here has had a little touch. He's going to go on to the mediums. Oh, he's having a penalty. Sandwiches there with a big brain strategy. Foresaw that safety car.
Collisions. That's why they're both paying and taking along on.
McLaren team saying they think they might have some minor wing damage up on the left front, but it doesn't appear to be damaging the car.
Vision and Stenner having bits battles in the chat. Boys, thank you so much. That helps a lot. I appreciate that massively. That Pipe just left.
Got him back.
Trusted finally pits. Budweiser looks to send on Brazy. Oh, side by side, 5 seconds last corner. It's good racing. You gonna have a go on this straight? Brazy goes defensive. And Brazy lets him go. Knows he's got him. And come back at him on the straight under DRS. Rollins trying to catch back up to radar.
Who's going quicker, AJ? Rawlings or radar?
AJ's also distracted with the bits battle. Absolutely mega out there. 300 bits.
Let's take a look at the telemetry here. Rawlings currently need a refresh here. Bear with me.
Big shout out to everyone donating tips. Go and drop AJ a follow. Go and drop Steno a follow. Get Division a follow. We're more about the people. Dubsy Racing getting involved now. Thank you so much, Dubsy. We do need to talk about the racing at some point, though. You have to give us a minute.
I think Budweiser might have a Larry. Very close to each other. And just over the fastest lap of a 106 flat. He currently sits in P5. DRS enabled for Budweiser.
Checking in on those times. Rawlings slightly faster through Sector 1 this lap.
Budweiser sends it around the outside of Larry. Good move. Gets the position. We'll stay on board with Rawlins. See if he can close the gap to the radar.
You see Rawlings currently set to lean fuel, maybe conserving. And he catches a 3-second penalty there as well.
I've just had a message from Give Me My Pipe. He's not joining back. He says, can't continue after that. That was shocking driving week in, week out. I think he means with sandwiches.
Yeah, tough break. With the virtual safety car coming out like it did, it forces the guys to slow rapidly, and I think maybe he might have got back into the back of sandwiches there.
Definitely caused panic. Also, they've got to slow down. They don't expect it.
Looks like Carl's DNF for one reason or another. Another virtual safety car. We didn't see any tier 1
See sector 3. See Carlos sector 3 though. If you watch Pipes Cam.
Looks like he's gone straight off. I'm not sure what's happened there.
Definitely done more damage. And Stenner's just cheered 500.
We're hearing in from the Williams camp. That is terminal damage on the car. Terminal damage on the Williams for Carl.
Racing again.
Very tough.
11 laps to go. More bits. It's raining bits. Thank you all.
With Pipe not in, top 12 now, they're secured with points. We'll just keep going. Bradley Johnson's going to get his second point.
Do this for you lot, so we appreciate the support. Rawlins and Radar, the ongoing battle. It's just never going to end.
Probably will when Radar's medium sort of deteriorate more.
It's got really
Rawlins
push
as well.
out.
Might see him.
DRS.
Yeah. gonna happen in the overtake.
He's being
Doesn't have the
patient.
power. Yeah. Haven't got it yet. It will come.
He's gonna probably do it here, I think.
Got a yellow flag for a Ferrari, I believe.
It's not gonna allow him to overtake. If it's a yellow flag, he could be asked to get a position back.
Bradley Johnson caused a yellow flag.
Rawlings sneaking by there.
Yep, Radar's not gonna give up.
We're hearing in from the Williams team, Carl saying he lost control. Xbox controller lost connection to the Xbox, drove him straight into the wall. Sorry about the safety car, guys.
Unlucky Carl. Unlucky. We had the same thing happen to two of our drivers in one of our esports events.
Saka is my son. Thank you so much for the follow. Send her in with the 500 bits. He says he needs to stop spending money like this. Big shout there.
Yeah.
Saka, we got Zampa, Jamie the G, and I am AJ7 all doing comms today for this race. Big shout for the follow there. We appreciate it. Much love on all the bits as well, guys. That goes a long way to help us out, making this a better platform.
Crazy does into the pits. I think he's got a little bit of wing damage. Set of softs maybe till the end. Try and get the fastest lap.
Remember when we brought up about the, was it the blue flags? They got like a Bradley Johnson with Rawlings. He seems to be racing them.
Watching that now.
Oh,
On
you
board
meant to be
with
doing?
Radar. Looks like he's let Rollins go. See what he does for Radar.
No, Bradley follows the stream. Remember, Bradley, you got to give way to the lead cars. Back out and let the lead cars race.
Yeah, can't be racing it.
If he winner picks up a 3-second penalty, he's got Hammer Joe right behind him.
You see Radar and Rawlings both pretty comparable on battery. About the same, 20% give or take for both drivers. Managing well.
How are the penalties stacking up, Jamie? Do you want to have a little investigate? I think
Quite
this
a
could
few
be
from what
spicy
I
at
can
the
see.
end.
Off the top that I can see, Rollins looking about 9 seconds, Radar 3 seconds, Whiffy behind him with about 6 seconds, as well as Hammer Joe with 6 seconds there as well.
Who just left? What was that?
Don't think anyone did.
I saw a message pop up. Let's go out and about. What have we got? We've got Pipe out of the race. Disconnected. Brad Johnson down in P12. Crazy scrapping his way back after picked up some wing damage. Not sure how. Damages in P10. Cod's made his way up to P9 and for some good points. Arrow on his debut in 8th. And then Larry Ferrari on for a good finish, so Mercedes. No teammate for Radar this week. Ooh. Hammer Joe's just got Whiffy going into the hairpin. Just saw him fly past as I switched to him. Craig Conley says he could be right. What was Craig's prediction? Let's have a look. We had a couple of top 3 predictions for the race earlier on in the stream. Craig said Hammer, Rawlins, then Radar. So not far off.
This could be the first time in a while that Biffy's not going to make the podium party.
Pending penalties. Could be right there.
8 races in a row he's been in the podium, except for Australia. He did not show up in Zandvoort.
Yeah, I think every race he's done he's winning the podium. And then obviously the only ones he hasn't are the ones he didn't actually race in.
Similar to Radar actually. Got a podium except for Zandvoort as well. Finished 20th.
quality drivers in all the tiers. You never know what's going to happen. Hammer Joe, big lock up, defending hard against Whiffy. Rawlins picks up another 3-second penalty. This is anybody's game now at the end. Whiffy's lost a bit of time there in that last section. Out and about, what's going on? Fastest lap, entrusted with the fastest lap at the moment, 106.038. No one else close to that. The next fastest lap is 6/10 slower.
Radar might be playing the smart strategy here. I'm showing Rawlings 12 seconds in penalties, if that's correct. 3 seconds for the McLaren behind. Well in range there. May just stay behind, play the safe bet, get him on the penalties.
Whiffy and Hammer Joe. This is a good angle, side by side. Whiffy's desperate to make his move. Oh, shuts the door and Hammer Joe a bit there. Sends Hammer Joe onto the dust.
As of right now, the Ferrari of Whiffy and the Renault of Hammer Joe sharing both 6 penalties apiece, so they are racing for position right now.
Trusted now. Trying to mop up some mess after Hammer and Joe and Whiffy come together. Hammer Joe's lost out the DRS to Whiffy as well. Gonna get the move done.
So Entrusted getting past Hammer Joe as well.
Damn. Hammer Joe just lost 2 positions.
Only 3 seconds of penalties for Entrusted at the moment. Whiffy showing 6 seconds. So that's going to put Entrusted well within range if he can close the gap.
No one in the chat was backing Entrusted for a podium, but could be happening. Savage is looking to have a go at Codville very soon, I feel. Cod on the defensive. Oh, he's going to get it done now. Cod runs wide at the hairpin.
Truster's only had 1 podium, and that was in Bahrain.
He's got the DRS on Whiffy now. He's going to try and attack Whiffy towards the end of the race.
The tyre difference as well, 11 lap holes to 17. I mean, a lot.
It will lock up for Hammer Joe. Car not in the best of shape at the moment.
Radar's tires showing tremendous wear. He's trying to limp it home right now.
Anyone want to give us a race recap?
Okay, just got that one covered.
We saw Carl lose his connection to controller. Big wreck for him. Flanders turning it around in turn 3. Nose into the wall. Big wreck for him. Clutchy also out. Give me my pipe making contact with Sandwiches mid-race under virtual safety car. Clutchy's probably going to be under review for that incident as he intentionally, or so it seemed, wrecked the car, leaving it parked right in the middle of the track. Give me my pipe, unable to stop behind Sandwiches, slowing for the virtual car there. Gets in the back, takes off after a little frustration. The real battles between Rawlings, Radar, and Whiffy. Looks like Radar trying his best to stretch the mediums. The last 2 laps, excessive wear, 75% left rear, 70 front right, 70 right rear. He's really pushing the chances here. We might see a puncture. We did see a couple of those happen in Tier 1 and Tier 2.
Surely we're not going to end this race on a puncture in the final laps. And Trust that now's just grabbed himself a 3-second penalty, which changes things again. Halo in the chat with 22 viewers, up to 22. Thanks you all for tuning in.
This is your first time tuning in. Don't forget to hit that follow button so that you don't miss the races. We're here every weekend, twice on Saturday, once on Sunday. We have a full distance championship on Wednesday, F2 on Thursday, and the Assetto Corsa League is in the final stages of completion and will also be streamed here on Wednesday before the full distance championship. Stay tuned for that.
Second to last lap. Entrusted 5 tenths off the back of Whiffy. Really not sure how these front runners are going to end up. The front 5 could literally be in any order come the end of the race.
Radar doing his best to limp that car home. Very worn mediums. He is showing a 3-second penalty. Rawlings ahead with 12 seconds, so as long as he can maintain this gap, we should see him jump the leader there at completion.
Interested in with you having a dogfight in the last lap. Just taking the lead there between the two, but not with you. He's coming back.
Both drivers there, third, fourth, battling. Just 6 seconds apiece. They're fighting for position right now.
Really fighting for position there, really fighting. Literally fighting for position. It's going to give Hammer Joe a chance to catch up on the back of Whiffy.
Whiffy caught Entrusted's left rear. That could have ended horribly.
Here comes
Rawlings.
Rawlins. Yep.
He does win. Radar limping it.
So he's got a puncture there. And he does take him. Radar, P1.
Wow.
Entrusted Whiffy.
Radar got him by 4 attempts through the penalties.
He went so wide as well. Whiffy's fuming. I think he left instantly. Podium streak is over.
Yeah, first time he's not been on the podium.
What does Hammer Joe mention that streak as well? Entrusted in the podium for the first time since Bahrain.
You see Larry B coming around the penultimate, taking the checkered flag, followed closely by the Haas of Arrow. Sandwiches in the Renault. Cod Villain jumping the sandwiches due to penalties.
Cod misses out on P8 by 1/10.
Oh,
Crazy taking it into the wall onto the checkered. Great race today.
Radar wins on a puncture.
Radar wins on a puncture and Trusted gets driver of the day. We're going to get the podium sitters in here. Quick Q&A.
This will shorten the gap between Whiffy and Radar for the title. Radar getting 30 points to do. Penalties. Crazy had 24 seconds worth of penalties. Near disqualification. Radar takes the win.
That's so close. if Rawlins had 12 seconds of penalties, if he didn't have that many penalties, he would have comfortably won. He's ended up missing out on P1 by 4 attempts. Although a good return.
How many points do fourth get, Zampa?
So it's 30, 25, 21, 17, 14, 11, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Radar gains 13 points on Whiffer in the title race.
We're doing post-race interviews. Of course we are doing post-race interviews.
Let's get him in.
Stay tuned.
19.5 points now, the difference between Whiffy and Radar for the championship.
Buzzing a little bit there, Zan. Stay tuned, everybody. Don't leave just yet. We've got some post-race interviews coming. We'll try to get Rawlings in here, Radar, and Trusted, and our driver of the day.
I think Entrusted was the driver of the day. He gets the double whammy this weekend.
Double whammy. Heck of a run by Entrusted there, too. Big shout out to everybody that tuned in today. So we're up to about the mid-20 views. Amazing bit battle there in the chat. Thank you so much, guys, who contributed. All that goes towards making this platform a better situation. New overlays and fancy items for the stream. Hopefully a better mic for Zampa. We really appreciate you donating your hard-earned money. That's awesome for us. We appreciate it so much.
Yeah. Anything.
Stay tuned. We're going to start getting people in here any moment.
Anything that's...
You got a heavy buzz there on the mic. There you go. All right. Start rolling out some invites here. Invite.
My tire went.
Guys, as you roll into the party, please tick the box, so everyone can hear what you're saying. All right. Hello.
My tire went on that last lap on the last corner.
Was tremendous. I was following along, almost 80%.
I'm so annoyed I got that.
It popped. It popped.
Yeah, I saw it coming around the end. You can't puncture. You were holding out for a long time. Okay, guys. As everyone rolls in, we're gonna stagger out some questions here. Radar, the big winner today. Very risky strategy. We saw the puncture there right at the end. Big gamble. Talk us through your mindset there.
I originally wanted to do the medium run, so then I saw Rawlings going to high tires there. He pitted first, and I pitted left after he went on the hard tires. So I thought this is my time to gain some time, and hopefully we'll have a tire advantage for the beginning of the stint and overtake him and somehow find a way to win the race.
Fantastic way to hang it out in there. Rawlings, unfortunately, due to the penalties, Radar able to jump you there at the end, but you had a great race out front, running pretty competitive. A few laps to go there. We saw you sneak underneath him in turn 3. What was your thought process going into that? You had to know you had penalties. Were you aware that you had so many?
I think
Yeah, we saw the final 2 corners there were really getting everybody out. Everybody carrying over the left side there a little bit.
I was practicing. To be honest, I would have got past.
P2 today, though. Great race, good run. Like I said, huge gamble by Radar there, sticking those medians out all the way till the end. Entrusted, P3 on the podium today. Great battle with you and Whiffy there. At one point, you and your teammate were together, racing really well. Saw a little bit of a nudge there towards the end. Friendly racing, nice and hard there in the last lap. And driver of the day. Let's hear a little bit about what your strategy was going into the day and how it panned out for you.
Well,
think lap 2 or 3, there was an incident, and Clutchy, my teammate, actually damaged my front end plate, so I had to get in early and go to mediums straight off the bat. And then it was just a catch-up game at that point, so I was just racing through the pack, trying to get back to, good points. And then I saw that I was catching Hammer and Whiffy, so I stepped it up a bit, tried to get there. I managed it, but yeah, Whiffy just caught my back tyre on the end on that move. He should have given me a bit more space there, but that's fine. It's racing.
Hard racing right there at the end.
Yeah,
Great show.
happy to get fastest lap.
Yeah, we saw you carve through there. Fastest lap late in the race. Driver of the day as well, and a P3. Big day for you in the AlphaTauri. Not really sure what happened with your teammate there late in the race. Looks like it might have been an intentional terminal wreck, and the car ended up right in the middle of the straight. Sector 2,
no
so
idea.
I'm sure the stewards are going to be taking a look at that. But big day for everyone. Tier 3 always putting on a fantastic show. Never a disappointment. A big shout out to everyone that tuned in today. We're in the mid-20s in viewers. That's fantastic. Thank y'all so much. There was an epic bit battle in the chat today. Stinner, Division. I know I got in the mix a little bit there. Thanks, everybody. We will be back here midweek. Zampa, do you have any announcements for anyone?
I would, but my mic is very bad. I think we're good.
Okay, solid. Jamie? In the box with us today, as always. Thank you, Jamie, for tuning in. Jamie was having some mic issues as well, able to make it. I was sitting in for giggles today. We'll be back here Wednesday for the Full Distance Championship, Thursday for F2, and then next week we are back racing for Tier 1, 2, and 3, Saturday and Sunday. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in, and we will see you on Wednesday.